Hey there, you guys. I decided that I was going to come on here and let you guys know my reasoning for becoming a natural, because I know a lot of women have their reasons for choosing this route, and it's commendable for the ones that said they just got to the point where they just want to appreciate what God has given them. So hopefully this will not get winded, because that is not my intention. But basically, I figured I would give you guys my story. Back in 2003, I graduated from high school, and my stepmom, who I call mom, is a beautician. And she told me, Drea, that's my government name, or partially nickname, you're grown, you need to figure out how to do your own hair. And me, I never learned how to put a relaxer in my hair, so any chemicals actually freak me out. Like, it's so bad I won't even color my hair. It freaks me out. So what had happened was, I was on campus, the roots were getting fuzzy, and I just did not know what to do. And so I figured I would go get my hair cut. I come from a mixed home, and my father didn't believe in cutting hair. A woman shouldn't cut her hair. So it was my first time experiencing a haircut, and I freaked out. But it was so liberating. I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually pretty cool. Well, I show up to my African American Studies class. I sit next to my best friend. For a whole hour, she did not recognize me. At the end of the lecture, I look at her. I'm like, hey, are we heading to the MU? And she's like, who are you? I was like, look at my face. And she, oh my God, your hair looks amazing. Of course, she couldn't believe I cut my hair. It was about here. It was a flip all the way up. It was cute. And then a couple of more months passed. My hair was growing. The roots were still not on point. And I decided, I'm going to cut off all the straight ends and see what I can do with what God gave me, my natural hair. And it turned into, it wasn't a journey. It was a lifestyle choice, because I couldn't pay to get my hair relaxed. I was a broke college student. Some students will choose hair over food. I chose food over hair. So in 2005, I moved to Grambling. I loved Grambling University, and I was rocking the biggest fro alive. At that point, I was about a year or two natural, and I loved it. I had that Angela Davis fro, and I would pull it back into a big, giant ponytail, and people were like, oh my gosh, your hair is amazing. It's so cute. Black power. And I was like, that ain't why I'm doing this. I don't have a choice. I don't know how to relax my hair, and I won't. Well, then fast forward 2006, I met the love of my life, and he could not stand my natural hair initially because it was everywhere. I kept it, I slicked it down, I slicked it back, but after a certain point, your ponytail is just plain huge for no God-given reason. So, we got married at the end of the year, and as a gift to him, I decided to relax my hair. That first relaxer, my hair was coming out like this. Just hair everywhere. It was the worst experience for me. So I went and I got my second big chop. And I was like, you know what? I'm cool with my natural hair. He's going to have to live with it. Well, I dyed it and my hair went bone straight. This is why I tell some natural curlies, be careful what you do with your hair, because you never know how a chemical is going to react. Well, from there, I dyed my hair back. I trimmed off all the chemical eventually. I went natural again. And at this point, it was 2007, 2008. My whole family was natural at this point. My mom had locks. My brother had locks. My little sister has never had a chemical. I had another little brother. My older sister's in the Air Force. She went natural. She just kept it neat. So it was a process for all of us, but it was a process that we all appreciated and loved. And then my husband came back from a deployment in 2009. We ended up in Abilene, Texas. I decided I will go to a salon, and again, I'll try a relaxer. And it worked for a while. I had it up till 2011. I think what made me cut off all my hair at that point was because my hair was about here, straight and relaxed. And my hairstylist was like, yeah, it's going to run you $80. And I told her she was out of her mind. I am not paying $80 for a relaxer that may last me 2 to 3 months. No, not happening. Well, at that point, I decided I was going to do a Rihanna haircut. Loved it. I looked great. But the hairstylist that was doing it didn't want to cut my hair because he said my hair was too long and beautiful for all of that. And I think that was the point I realized I wanted to go natural for a third time, because something told me it's just hair. What's the big freaking deal? It's just hair. It grows back. Get over yourself. So right before my birthday, July 8th, 2011, I decided that's it. No more relaxers for me. I like my natural texture. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't bad. It was manageable. I had fun. I don't get curls like that with a relaxer. I missed the versatility. So I begged my husband. I told him, hey, if you let me cut my hair, I promise I won't ever cut it again. I will trim it. I'll keep it healthy. You'll have to deal with the boy haircut for a little bit, but it will grow back. And he looked at me and said, babe, it's your hair. Go ahead. You're going to do it anyways. You're going to do what you want to do. Go for it. So I went for it, and I've been like this ever since. This July will mark 2 years since that event. My hair is about here now, and that's just 2 years of growth. And I'll tell you this now, it takes time, it takes patience, it takes you loving yourself. You have the awkward phase, the in-between hair that sucks, but you get creative. But it's a journey that I have no regrets about. It's a journey that I look forward to keeping. I didn't do it for self-love and appreciation and enlightenment, or because it's fashionable or it's a fad. I did it because I actually really like my hair. It's beautiful the way it is. And I'm teaching my daughter how to do her hair, and she loves her hair. I'll flat iron her hair. She calls it her Rapunzel hair. And she sees my flat iron hair. She's like, Mommy, your hair is beautiful. And then she'll see me with a wash and go and say, Mommy, your hair is beautiful. So I guess that's my journey. That's my story. So if any of you guys want to share your story, I encourage you to really look deep down inside and figure out what your motivations are. Why are you doing this? Is it because it's fashionable and because it's a phase? Is it because it made you appreciate yourself a little bit more? Please holler at me. I would love to pick your brain and know what you guys are thinking and why you chose this route. I know I chose this route because economically it has saved money in my pocket, and I just love it. So that is my rant. I'm under 10 minutes. Love you guys. See you on the flip side, all right? Bye.